Hey guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of Neo Scavenger. Taking back from where we left off, we've recently killed somebody and obtained a new meat cleaver. As well, we have some, decent gear. So, oh yeah, we have a rifle. Almost forgot about that. Strapped on our shoulders. Though it is high time in the day, I believe, to start moving out and getting a bearing and trying to continue on towards Detroit, the mega city that we've been trying to get to and dying kind of as we go. So it's getting dark already, though we do have a cabin up here, just up here on our left. I want to check that out. Ooh, and it's a good thing we did because there is another little city up here. That's really cool. So there's some edible berries here. I'm just going to pocket those for now, throw those in the bag. If we do a quick crafting, we can open up that lake, grab some water, right? We don't have the time to do it right now. So let's quickly end that turn. We should unhide because that's just going to slow us down as we walk, right? No use in that right now. We're not really, I don't think anything's really tracking us too badly right now. And if it is, it's got the advantage that I don't know that it's trying to track me. So we've got good source of water. We've got kind of everything we need here. And we're just going to check out the shack in the forest real quick using our strength. And we've got a couple of new goodies here. Some bullets, which maybe will fit in that gun, right? Ooh, it looks like they might. Yeah, they do. That's kind of excellent. So we've got a couple bullets for that gun. We're gonna really be careful with those. Really nice crowbar there. Unfortunately, we've got the meat cleaver, which I want to stick to as my kind of personal weapon. And I've also got I've got a hunting rifle now, so I'm not too badly in need of a new weapon. It is nice for breaking into buildings, but let's stick with the meat cleaver for now until we have a little bit better situation on our storage areas and our storage spaces. Ooh, it's pitch black already, so we're going to end turn up here. Getting quite tired. I'm going to do a quick little scavenge around an apartment building here. Using our strength, probably going to make a lot of noise. Anything else really worth? Crumbling apartment building might be worth checking out. Using our strength again, and we stumbled onto some black mold. So, yeah. Stumbled onto a patch of black mold. Instead of hidden treasure, we got black mold. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. No useful items found. That's really unfortunate when that happens, because that is a big pain in the ass. We're going to throw down our sleeping bag as always. Set up a campground. Looks like we can only really camp out in the open here. For whatever reason that might be. We don't really have a lot of choice in that. Do we have the stuff? I don't think we actually have a lighter, do we? We've got all these nice little goodies, but we don't happen to have a lighter, which is really odd. It's going to be pretty awful night. We've lost some blood, it looks like. Let's just make sure that we eat, and we, we're doing good on thirst before we go to try to sleep for the night. So let's start off by the nice little sleep, and then we'll kind of try to rest and heal. Oh, we got woken up by a man with a revolver. Players in the campsite with an average sleeping bag. Now we've woken up. And there's a guy out here. There's a barefoot man with a revolver. We're sneaking towards him. He's searching for us. And we're sneaking at him. He's still searching. So I'm going to go into a surge of melee. Because he has a gun. I don't know if he has bullets for it or what. But I'm going to try to take him out as quick as I can. Yep. So the bad thing with a surge is the good thing, you get to hit them a bunch. I believe it's less accurate, but it also disables you for a turn afterwards. So player needs a moment to recover before acting again. Player launches a flurry of attacks at a stranger and he hits, so stranger needs a moment to recover. Stranger is exposed. Player shredded stranger's lower stomach with a meat cleaver. He's stunned. Player carved into stranger's upper left leg with the meat cleaver. And I tore open his upper right arm as well with the meat cleaver. So he's fallen to the ground, and he's passed out at this point as well. So the stranger leader is bleeding. We're going to walk up on him, charge up there, and just finish him off. Now that guy had a pistol. He did have bullets for it, so we're really fucking lucky there. I'm really surprised that worked out for us somehow. Things don't normally work out that well, especially not in Neo Scavenger. We've got a better gas mask than we had, I believe. So this has a little bit of charge left. I think this has probably a little bit more. Has 2 charged batteries, or whatever those are, filters. So he's got nothing too big on. He's got a can of soup in a pocket with some kind of berries, boysenberries. Not something I want to really use. Half a pair of binoculars, and he is very edible. So if we were hungry, we could butcher this guy up and eat him. But we did find that revolver, and that's amazing. So we've got a little pistol now, and we're gonna keep it in our bag for now and pull it out in an emergency because it has 5 bullets. I mean, that's a good find. We're really lucky that we were actually able to sneak up on him so well. Really lucky that we weren't just shot right in the face while we slept. He was looking for us, and we were able to kind of catch up on him. So 1 or more creature approach, but none have seen you yet. Will you sneak up on them or keep your distance? I'm gonna engage up close. Try to get as possible as you try to get as close as possible without revealing yourself. Stranger woke up player while stealing a humanoid corpse. So somebody was looting that body. Player is tired. The stranger was fleeing. So somebody was trying to loot some of that stuff, it looks like, as we were kind of hanging out there sleeping for the night. So let's just keep sleeping. We're having a hard time getting to sleep. We're having a really hard time sleeping through the night. We're extremely tired still, though. There we go. Now we're awake. So here comes a man without any kind of weapons. Doesn't look like he's found us. So he's trying to steal the humanoid corpse again. Is he trying to eat it? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and he got away. He got away. He fled as soon as he noticed that what we were doing. We were sneaking up on him, and I guess he was able to notice that. So they've taken everything that was kind of laying around there. So people have just looted the shit out of this little campsite that we had. So let's pick up our sleeping bag, put that into our inventory. Again, we do have room for it. Yeah, we do up here in the old shopping bag that we carry around. The very beautiful old shopping bag. Couple shards. Yeah, I'm not gonna butcher this guy. Fuck it. We're not that bad off on food, right? Fairly not hungry. Yeah, that was ratable. Thank God. Should have checked that first, right? And I'm going to use some of my soda, which is going to give me a caffeine high. I have a way to take that off. So we've got a respirator on. That's also should be helping us when we stumble into those black mold patches, I believe. Yeah, we've got mild blood loss, blisters on our feet, we're sweating, we've got a caffeine high, and we're wearing a respirator. It shows up as a green thing, so it's not necessarily bad, even though I would think of it as kind of a negative because I would not be comfortable wearing one of those all the time. Kind of cancels out some of your vision, right? Snuck around that a good long ways. So a skinny, shadowy figure calls out to you from a doorway. As you walk past, demanding something to eat, his bare arms are covered in track marks. Whatever he's on, it isn't good. Dealers selling homemade hooch and dubious drugs to all comers. He's not the first that you've run into today. Seedy, skinny, and sick the lot of them. That's what happens when you partake of your own goods. Hunching your shoulders, you keep moving. Hey man, if you won't help me, how about my kid? He's real hungry. Turning, you see a sickly young boy peering out from behind the dealer's legs. Yeah, we don't really have food. Found. Keep walking. Or can we attack him? Yeah, let's go kill this guy. You know it was a mistake from the moment you were near the dealer. He didn't exhibit any signs of fear, not even flinch. No, the snake was smiling, an evil predatory smile. Kid's already gone. It's too late to change course. Your punch misses the dealer's knife, finding a soft flesh. Recoiling backwards, you fend off another stabbing blow. The dealer is more agile than fragile. You're cut twice before finally connecting. Dazed, he staggers long enough for you to get to the clear. He's hurt you badly. Ooh, yeah, we are bleeding really bad. Caffeine high, mild blood loss. Ooh, that is a dirty looking cut. What do we got around here? We need to find something, and quick. Something a little bit more substantial, hopefully, than some dirty old rags. Check out this storage shed. Yeah, there we go. There's a backpack there. Anything we can cut up. What can we do with this? Can we craft this into some old cloth, maybe? That we can. What can we do with this thing? Can we cut this thing up? No, we're not able to cut that up. We need to find some old clothes, I think. That's going to be our best bet. Let's end that turn. Ooh, boom. We lost a ton of blood there. Check out this old apartment building. You know what? I'm going to take apart my shirt. That's really bad. Let's... Sunlight. We've got... Let's use this. Let's rip up our old hospital gown into some old rags. We'll pull this up, and we don't have any time to really boil them. We don't have any way to cook them. So I believe with a fire and some water, we can boil the rags and clean them, or maybe it's just water, actually. Let's take a quick look into crafting just for a moment. Take our dirty old rags and... Oops. Oh, cool. We can use that to do... That's kind of cool. So we can actually take this apart, make it into a bag, and carry things around in our sleeping bag as a makeshift sack. That makes a lot of sense. Let's get into medical. Take a look at our worst cut. We've got a minor cut. We're bleeding there pretty bad. We're bleeding on the leg pretty bad, and we're bleeding down here. We've got a little scrape here, minor cut. We don't happen to have a lot to eat. Pretty paranoid about eating some of this stuff too. Let's empty this thing out. Throw this old shopping bag on the ground. This thing is in pretty rough shape, but I feel a little bit more comfortable using that than I do using an old shopping bag. We'll keep the shopping bag just in case, though. Just in case. You never know when you're going to need some storage. Got a pair of binoculars there, an old torch, and keep our bottle of water. And maybe we can rest and heal a little bit. Rest and heal. See if maybe that's going to kill us, or maybe that's going to help. I'm not too sure. A burnt out shell of a building. Let's camp out in there. Ooh, this is really bad. I think it's really bad. We're not doing super good on water. We're gonna need some ketchup packets. Not sure if that's gonna fix our thirst at all. There should be some kind of hydration out of that, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're eating old ketchup packs. Scavenge out this old abandoned office tower. What comes out of that? Some water and some other gunk. Oh, a DVD case. A poopy. An old bag, some water, and some more soda. Let's use that up. Sorted small parts, a saucepan of some kind, some string, and some glass. Nothing amazing. Should we just camp here for the day? I mean, that was pretty rough. I mean, we got stabbed pretty bad, and we're kind of hurting. We're using dirty old rags now, which I'm really worried about, an infection of some kind. Minor cut. Let's take this one off, see how that's doing. Minor cut. That's not bleeding. That's not bleeding. Mild blood loss still, though. I'm not too sure from where. You know what? I'm going to throw that sleeping bag on the ground. It's kind of a rough call. It's hard to say. That could really be the end of us. I could kind of make or break us at this point. But I'm going to keep trying to rest, keep trying to heal. So I don't think we're in... Ooh. Maybe we should pick up that sleeping bag real quick and go after that deer. Maybe a horrible idea, but it might be well worth it. Let's throw this meat cleaver in somewhere. Let me get rid of this torch. Bring this up a little bit, and I'm not going to use these binoculars, I doubt. Let's throw this old meat cleaver in our bag, in our backpack, and let's whip out that revolver and go hunting a deer. Deer hunting with a revolver. Searching for the deer, so it's 3 away from us. We're going to do a ranged attack. We're going to carefully kind of aim at it. We don't have a lot of bullets. We hit it in the chest. We hit it in the chest. It's coughing up blood. Now let's charge at it. And kick it while it's down. Save on bullets if we just kick it to death now. So it's falling. It's trying to recover itself. It's falling to the ground. It's trying to get up. We're just kicking it. Its arm was whipped. Kick it again. It's in severe pain. It's having... How do we know that it's having trouble concentrating? The mentality of a deer is something that I haven't spent a lot of time trying to figure out. So the deer fell to the ground. It's still on the ground. We're not able to... Oh, we can pistol whip it. Got a way to turn, I guess. Let's melee attack it with the pistol. Melee surge, so it's bleeding. Now we got it. So we were able to pistol whip a deer. As awful as that might be to some of you. But we did get a good chunk of meat out of it. We did get quite a lot of meat out of it. We need to take a turn, end the turn, because we're exhausted at this point before we can actually do that properly. Well, we won't be able to cook it, though, will we? No, we won't be able to cook it. Oh well. We'll eat some of it raw. And we'll leave the rest on the ground where it is. Good enough, right? Pull that up. There's a huge chunk of deer meat there. Let's just eat all this deer meat. Hopefully that helps out with some of the blood loss. I don't know what to do with this hide, so I'm going to leave it for now. And check out this town here. Or this section of a town. Let's use our strength. Nothing. End a turn. How's our blood loss doing? Is it coming back up? I wonder if we, still taking on some damage. Using our strength, we're just going to go through the rest of these buildings. See if there's anything that we can find to help us kind of get through this night. Because this is going to be... I feel like if we're going to die, it's going to be tonight. Oh, we got some potato chips. Ooh, those are really salty though, aren't they? A French-made Blinky snack cake. So some kind of specialty Twinkie, I guess. An orange pill. I'm not too sure what that is exactly. There's a painkiller. Let's use those. Some makeshift rags, some pill organizers, and there's a bunch of orange pills there. Considering that we were right by that junkie town, I'm not sure that that's something I definitely want to be taking. But I'm going to hold on to them because, they're definitely probably worth something, right? They got to be worth something. Specifically $1.50, apparently. But maybe to somebody, maybe the right person will pay a little bit more. Maybe they have some kind of storyline. An orange pill. I have no idea what it does. Let's throw that in there. Take it maybe when I'm in a little bit better shape, maybe, or different stage of my life. Maybe on the way out. Nothing there, got nothing. Let's empty these out and just put the chips in our pocket somewhere, if they fit. Because, I don't want to throw out food, right? No matter, how awful it might be for me. So, let's go back to our inventory, toss down our old sleeping bag, and set up this campsite. We're going to be camping out in an old used stash it type storage facility. That's going to be our campground for the night. And we're going to just sleep. Just try to sleep through this blood loss and gain some of that back. Because that guy really did do a number on us. Just keep sleeping, buddy. Well rested. Doing a little bit better. Oh, my microphone slipped there. Sorry about that. Maybe try to rest and heal a little bit because looks like we might be sick. What happened? We've got somebody snuck up on us. Something happened. We hear somebody, or painkillers are wearing off. We've woken up. It's now night. Huh. Let's search around. What's going on here? That was really strange. Yeah, so we're getting thirsty. What do we got? Water. Let's use that. Use up that. Keep ourselves super hydrated. We're getting a little bit sick. What do these orange pills do? Weakened immune system. I have no idea. Was that there before? I should have checked that out, I guess. Before taking the pills, maybe looked over my my conditions a little bit better. So let's do just keep sleeping. Just keep trying to sleep through the night. Try to get to the morning. Rest and heal. There we go. There we go. So let's pick up our sleeping bag. We've made it through the night. Very surprisingly, we've made it through the night at that. Put that sleeping bag into our old backpack. And I think we're ready to keep going. I think we can actually keep moving at this stage. We've got looks like we should have our blood loss in check. We should actually be pretty good to keep going. What's down in this town? Old tarp and some rocks. Do a quick scavenge. Use our inner strength. Found some more stuff in that turn. Do another quick scavenge of this old apartment building. Using our strength. Nothing useful. Let's make sure that we keep hydrated while we're moving out here. And we've got caffeine high. We're sweating. That's a little bit freaky. I'm not too sure why we're sweating. Got the weakened immune system still. We're not feeling the greatest and we're sweating. So we're starting to sweat, and that's going to actually affect our hydration over time as well. So we could be in a little bit of trouble. Could be. Could be that we've got an infection of some kind from using dirty old rags, which isn't usually ideal. Our ripped up old hospital gown, probably not the best thing to try to clean ourselves up with, or to try to patch ourselves up with that. But it is what it is. Anyways, that's what I'm going to call it for this video. Thank you guys so much for following through. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're feeling it. Give me some kind of feedback. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.